Hi, I'm Ray Dudley, your Delaware County Sheriff. These are just a few of the brave men and women of Delaware County Sheriff's Office who put their life on the line every day, serving you and protecting you. Please join us in the upcoming season of the Delaware County Sheriff's Show. Hi, I'm Delaware County Sheriff Ray Dudley. In this episode of the Sheriff's Show, what you're going to see is our Canine recertification. This happens every year. Not only our department, but we have several different departments that come in and train to recertify their canine officers and the canine itself, and to keep them sharp and tuned up with anything new that might come along.
Put your business up for everyone to see. Hometown Outdoor Advertising, 288-9000.
Well, here at ASON's over the old Wilson Drum Edition, we're doing canine research this week, and part of that is lockers. Of course, with the sheriffs and police, all the agencies, we go in and we search for the schools for narcotics and bomb, because there's always those threats coming there as well. So when we bring the dogs up, we come up and we've placed in certain lockers, and we get it all categorized and wrote down marijuana, cocaine, ice, and then of course all the bomb materials and makings and whatnot. We place in different lockers along the way, and you come in and we bring our dog in, the dogs in, and you send them on for the search. And then they come through, and the dog's nose are so strong when they come in, they hit that, it's on point 9 times out of 10. Occasionally you'll have a locker either way, but you're there.
This one we called earlier, 2195.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, good boy, yeah. Oh, good boy, yeah, bro. Good boy.
Wow, buddy.
Good boy.
Ta-da!
Yeah, bro.
I think there's, what did we put in our stash? There's several small baggies of marijuana in that locker.
Good boy.
Good job, buddy.
Corporal Brown with Delaware County Sheriff's Department. You're watching some of our training for the 2017 Canine Research. We're out here doing the patrol portion. So in some instances, when we're going to stop a vehicle, there's been a pursuit, an armed robbery, what may it be, we get into a pursuit. During that pursuit, some point in time, the suspects bail out. So that's why we do everything with training-wise. We do real life scenarios. It's not, oh, get out, run around, blah, blah, blah. We put a guy in a full bite suit. He gets really hot. It really sucks, honestly. But then when you get going, the dogs are training like they're going to work every day. We have a motto, you train like you fight like you train. So that's what we try to do on all aspects of our department. Coming up! Heavy! Loose! Oh, Washington! Oh, Washington! Bliving! 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 I'm gonna push you off. Bliving! Oh, yeah, brother, see? Remy, loose! Loose! Thank you. So when we pull up on it, and then, like as you saw in the video, the gentleman on the passenger side bailed out. He took off. The first thing we got to do is we have to get the vehicle stopped first off, of course. Get our canine partner out. Get him indicating on the person. So if he sees that person as someone runs or hides or so on and so forth, they put out a fear scent. So even if we couldn't see him, we could get a track out, we could track to him and get the bite or whatever, apprehension for say. But since we could see him and there's other police officers out here and camera crews and everything else, all I had to do was get him out, amped up. He saw the guy running. I had him keyed on him and he was gone. Went in for a good bite. I think that one I got a good bite on the right sleeve and took him off. And then if you look into it further, after the bite was done, offed him, which laid him down there on the ground. He's still keyed up wanting to go, but they're so obedient they won't go until they're told, rule of thumb. So I offed him, had him lay there and watch me. I went over and patted the subject down. Sometimes I'll walk right back, grab him, walk away. This time I decided to push him off like the guy was fighting me, and he re-engaged. And that's just how we do it. We do multiple scenarios. And the reason we do multiple scenarios is because you never know what's going to happen. We've got instructors with 20 plus years experience combined and everything else, and we want to use all their experiences, all the young guys' experiences, anything we can take, and make the training as real life as we can.
Right behind here. Good boy.
Corporal Brown with the Sheriff's Department out in the Canine Research again. I got Officer Liggett from the Eaton Police Department, Canine Unit as well. Like I said, all agencies come out and help us out and work together. It's a multi-agency research. What you witnessed just now was lost children, lost elderly, or a bad guy who robbed a VP and took off, whatever it may be. We can train our dog to go and find that person. It does not always have to be a bite scenario. As you saw when we do the non-bite scenario, we have a ball or the toy or the reward. So once he goes out, he tracks me going down and around, and it puts off that fear scent. And any person, even when we're training with the dogs, we put out a little bit of our own scent. And when we start the track, they know, hey, this is what I'm supposed to be looking for because this is what Dad told me to look for. And then they just follow it out, and then he got around to a safe spot, delivered the ball, and that's what it was.
Worked out good.
Yeah.
He found you.
Yeah, and he's bit me a few times.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't like brown for some reason.
Well, not a lot of people do. When we look at this too, you saw the reward portion of it, excuse me, where he found me and I threw the ball for the reward. Hey, we found him. That is teaching them we don't always have to bite. And a good handler, when we know it's a non-bite scenario, we're trying to find a kid or elderly or something like that that's walked away or missing, you're keyed up even more because you know you don't want the bite. So you're a lot more less forgiving on the lead, per se. So, and you can see, and he did not, Officer Lickett did not at any point let the whole lead go. He kept it in tight pretty good. And you have to give him room to work the cone, the scent pattern, and find the scent, but you don't give him all of it when it's a no bite scenario, because if that was a bite scenario, you see a completely different action. But all in all, it went good, and we'll continue this for the whole week and go from there. Some of the scenarios here when we do searches, you'll see the dogs that go around the exterior of the car, which is fine, and that's what we do. We indicate in the car, we probable cause to go inside and search for other things. We also, during training purposes and on the road as well, we'll take the dogs and we'll hide drugs, small amounts of drugs, deep in the console and other different spots, and certain dogs are good detailed dogs, and I'm lucky enough to have one. We can send them in there and you put them in a certain pattern and let them go search, and they'll pinpoint, so you have to search the whole vehicle, they'll pinpoint it down to one small area. And that makes the officer's job a lot easier when we're going to search and find this stuff, because then we're not tearing apart someone's whole vehicle. We know, hey, my dog is right here, it hit on the dash on the passenger side right here. We go in there, open it up, then we find it.
There you go, buddy. Woohoo, Bubba.
Okay, don't do the truck. Here. Get out. Go hit that truck. Outside the truck.
Okay.
Hey, what'd you say my time was? Put it down? Yeah. All right.
Good shot, Bubba! Good shot!
Good job, all right.
Everybody! Everybody! But you start getting confidence with them.
I've tried it a couple times. They'll just lock up. Not like this. Wells taught me the. I know. That's.
Thanks again for watching this episode of Delaware County Sheriff's Show. And remember, if you see a crime or you see something going on in your neighborhood, feel free to call us here at the Sheriff's Office. www.delawarecountysheriff.org or area code 765-747-7885. Thank you.
would like to thank the following underwriters for their support in producing this show. Put your business up for everyone to see. Hometown Outdoor Advertising, 288-9000. Pizza King, good to the very edge. Several Muncie locations. Parson Mortuary Incorporated, 801 West Adams Street, 747-1100. Muncie Sanitary District since 1965. 300 North High Street, 747-4863. McGalliard Guns and More, 800 West McGalliard, 288-GUNS. Northwest Towing and Recovering Incorporated, 2 locations to serve you. 2900 MLK Boulevard in Anderson, Indiana, 1625 East 60th Street. Broadway Motors Incorporated. $2775 Dr. MLK Jr. Boulevard, Muncie, Indiana. Victor's Gyros and Pancake House, 700 South Tillotson Avenue. Great barbecue, dine-in, drive-through, or carry-out. Victor's has world-class gyros, and for your dining pleasure, you can have breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Victor's. 288-1777.